Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. Today we are going to start this video out by getting some 3-ingredient meatballs in the crock pot. We are also doing some kitchen decluttering, and after I get finished doing that, we ran to TJ Maxx because I was looking for something and ended up with a couple of other things that I did not anticipate getting. So I'll be sharing with you also, other than the 3-ingredient meatball recipe, a good old TJ Maxx mini haul and some kitchen cabinet decluttering and cleaning. It is Sunday after church. I did not cook a meal after church today. It's just one of those days that normally I would have done this early in the morning, had it done when we got home from church. I did a lot of stuff yesterday and I was super tired this morning. I did not want to get up. So we're going to do it now and we're going to have it for supper. So let me take y'all to the freezer and then to the pantry and show you the easiest, tastiest meatballs you will ever make. Let's go get our ingredients. First of all, you do need your crock pot. So go ahead and get your crock pot out. I've got mine over here already. And we're going to go to the freezer and get one item and to the pantry and get 2 other items. So let's go. I just come out here to get the meatballs. I thought I would show y'all. Larry's out here mowing. We are still cleaning up after the hurricane. I tell you, that has definitely been a process for sure. Okay, so in my freezer here, I got some of these frozen meatballs from Sam's. So we're gonna get this. So this is the first thing that you're going to need. And they do not have to be the ones from Sam's. That's just the ones that I get. You can get like a 3-pound bag, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to split this in half. You can get, I think it's a 3 or 4-pound bag at Walmart. I get the Italian style because everything is already seasoned and they are the best in my opinion. Alright, so let's go back here to my big overstock pantry and we need Heinz chili sauce, and then we need a thing of cranberry sauce. Let me see, where is my cranberry sauce? And you can tell I just got another Azure order in recently and have not put it up. So let me see if I can get this cranberry sauce out. Cranberry sauce here. Sometimes my grocery orders are like my laundry. I do it all the way to the end. Fold it, put it in a basket, and it stays there. Anybody else? So I've got my 2 other ingredients that we need. So now let's go back in here and get this meal cooking in the crock pot. So this is it. Meatballs, cranberry sauce. I get the jellied cranberry sauce, and then Heinz chili sauce. They probably have a Great Value brand, but I don't know that for sure. This is just the one that I've always got. So alright, since it's later in the day, normally I would put this on low for about 6 or 8 hours, but I'm going to put it on high for about 4 today. And I really don't spray my crock pots or anything, y'all. Never have. And I don't use the plastic liners just because I don't like cooking in plastic anything really. Alright, let me see. I think you can get these open right here. I think it says resealable. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. So I want to use half of this bag because I normally use about a 3 or 4-pound bag from Walmart. So I'm just going to grab this right about halfway and dump that many in there. That's my precise measurements. That's what you call me winging it. That looks about right. We'll seal those up and we'll have those for another round. And then you just open your Heinz chili sauce and you just pour it all over. I'm going to mix this in a minute so so we don't have to be perfect. Now what I do, and here's a tip for y'all, whenever you are using something like this in a glass jar, or maybe even it's a jar like your spaghetti sauce like Prego or something like that, screw the lid on really, really tight, okay? And then set this jar down while you're working on other things. And I want to show y'all how much stuff is going to come out of this jar here in just a minute. So that's a tip for you. Put the lid on this, kind of put it to the side, let gravity do its thing, and then you can come back to that. So I'm going to get a can opener now here to open this. And I do use just a manual can opener. It's from Pampered Chef because I do not like a can opener sitting out on my counter. I don't like my toaster out here either. It's under the counter. So instead of having an electric can opener, I just do this. A lot of them have the pop tops now anyway, so I like how it has this little thing right here so you can grab on the edge. Let me get up here where I can see. See that right there? Like that. Let me get over here. You just pull it up like that. So you don't. I like this one because you don't take a chance on cutting your finger or anything like that. So now I'm going to just pour this in here and kind of mix it around. That crock pot's getting hot already. So what I do is I just take this and I do like little pieces like this. Instead of, I mean, you can put a big blob of it just and then spread it out, but I just kind of do like this as I get it out. I just do like little pieces so that it's kind of, so that I can make sure it's distributed along everywhere pretty well. I just kind of chop it up like this and put it in just like that. And then I'll go ahead and kind of give it a stir so I can get some of this cranberry sauce down in other places. And if you're worried about it not looking very like moist or liquidy, it's not going to burn, I promise you. I'll show you in a little while when it's done. These meatballs make a little bit of a juice themselves, so just like most meat that you put in a crock pot, it's going to throw off a little bit of juice. Even chicken does. So we've almost got all of that. Make sure you get all that goodness out of there. Look, groceries are too expensive. Don't be leaving nothing. And I do mean nothing in those cans. Even if you got to put you a little bit of water in there, you better get all your money out of that can. You don't want to be throwing money in the trash can for sure. Alright. And then I just kind of give it a little bit of a stir. Get all that cranberry juice, sauce. If I keep saying juice, I apologize. I meant cranberry sauce. And I kind of just, you know, press it down and spread it out a little bit. And that's it. I'm gonna cook this on high for 4 hours. Look how much of this has already came down. Like, and I've probably only left it there less than 5 minutes. Look at all that. So I'll be adding this to that. I'm gonna show, I'll turn the camera back on before I pour it in there and just show y'all how much stuff came down off the sides. So, but for now I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on. Let this get going. Go put my other meatballs back up, kind of clean up my mess. And then now that my crock pot is doing all of the work for me pretty much for supper, I can go work on a different project. I wanted to show y'all before I get busy and forget. I'm gonna go ahead and empty this out. And then what I do after I pour all of this in there is I add just a tad bit of water to shake in here to make sure I get all of this chili sauce out. Now do not add a lot of water because you don't want this to be watery. But I just want to show y'all how much comes out of here after letting this sit upside down. And kind of be prepared, like make sure you're standing over your dish so this stuff just does not come flying out. But look at that, y'all. There's so much still left in there. It's crazy. Like, and there's some in the lid. So I'm gonna put just a touch of water in here to get the rest out. And just don't forget that tip, because you get so much that's left in that jar still out if you do that. And just be patient for a few minutes and let it sit upside down. And I know this is really random, but because this is glass, I'm going to go ahead and wash this and clean this and put this in my stash of glass bottles that I think I might be able to use in the future. And the reason I want to keep this one is I think it'll be great to make homemade vanilla in, because it's like a taller bottle. I'll get all these stickers and stuff off and use this to make some homemade vanilla coming up pretty soon. All right, let me try to show y'all what we're working with here. So today I am just going to be working on these upper cabinets. Let me see if I can turn y'all some. So it's all of these cabinets, and then can y'all see that? It's like a little small cabinet right there. So let's open these up. They're probably not terrible because I do have a system in place that I pretty much use, and it kind of stays that way. Like, honestly, I don't think this is going to be bad at all, but I do kind of want to take things out, kind of wipe them down. I don't think I need all three of these bread pans here. So like over here, and like I'm telling y'all, it is pretty organized. So I really don't know what I'll be getting rid of. I do like to go through the cabinets anyway and just, you know, make sure that I am actually using what's in here. Kind of rearranging things a little bit. I want to wipe all of these down. It's just time. So yeah, there's probably just a few things up here that I can go through. Kind of give y'all an up close here. And then we have some of this stuff is tucked way back in there. You can probably see, I have no idea what that is up there. This is that little cabinet I'm talking about. So that's just my canning book. Like I say, it's really not bad, but we are going to take everything out, wipe it down, reorganize it, because sometimes I do find that I enjoy having things, you know, just clean for one and then reorganized. Even though the system I have in place is pretty well formed, I'm going to see if there's anything that could work better in a different spot. So let's get busy. Oh, and I did want to show y'all that I brought a basket in here so that I could put things in it that I might want to put in a different place. For example, these bread pans up here, I have my old pantry that I used to have in my kitchen. I moved it outside, and I use it to hold a lot of canning jars and a lot of bigger appliances, like my appliances, like not bigger appliances, like small appliances, but that are like too big to go in these cabinets, you know, like my crock pot and my canner, steamer for vegetables, just different stuff like that. So some of these things that I rarely use, that are up high anyway, I don't know, they really are not hurting anything up here, but there's just something about having clear space in a cabinet that makes me happy. And I want to see about my husband's coffee cups. I'm not going to mess with those because he kind of has that's his section of coffee cups that he uses, and so he's not here to go through that, so I'm not going to mess with them. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Let's just get busy. I think I'm just trying to put this off. So let's just start at the top. This is what I do. I start on one end, and I'm going to come down here and decide if I need all three of these. And these, every time, y'all, every time I do a declutter, I tell myself, the next time I do a declutter, I am getting rid of those. And you want to know what happens? I leave them because I'm like, you know what? I really want to make that lava cake, or I really want to make such and such. They have got to go. I don't know, maybe I can store them. No, I'm not. I'm just getting rid of them. That's ridiculous, Julie. You do not need them. You have never used them. Watch, I'm telling y'all that I'll never use them, and then I'll want to make that recipe, and I'll be at the thrift store trying to find me some more. That's how it happens. That is just like a candy thermometer thing there. Let's see. And I do know this. So these Pioneer Woman plates, they're very pretty. I've had them for years and years. I asked for them one year as a gift, and I do believe that they are beautiful. I'm sorry if it's really bright, but you know what? We do not grab for these. Like, we always grab for, let me show y'all. We literally grab for these ugly Corelle plates just because, I think because they're thin. Or these that I thrifted. And so those are the ones that we grab for the most. So here's what I'm thinking I'm probably going to do is, I've been doing a lot of shopping for Prime Day to redo our master bathroom. I might get on there and just see if they have some Corelle plates that have like some pretty floral prints around the edge. And honestly, we've lost a lot of the pieces to this set. So I would like to have 2 brand new sets, Corelle sets, to use just for our everyday dishes. So we'll see about that. So I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and just get these out of here. and make way for the new ones because I really don't use them. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take them down, put them in a box, see if one of my girls want them. Because like I said, we just do not grab for these. They are beautiful, and I've had them for years and years, and also they are so heavy, like really heavy. And so I think I just want to get rid of those. And I'm not going to be able to wipe up here unless I move his cups, so I might just have to take everything down anyway. Maybe I'll set his cups out and ask him, or send him a picture and ask him, does he want to get rid of any of these? Because, and I know I can't get rid of this one. We had this made when Elizabeth was really little. And he always says when I do a declutter, you didn't get rid of that coffee cup when Elizabeth on it, did you? I was like, no, I did not. Calm down. There's that one. And I really need to caulk in here. Like, our house has definitely settled. It is pretty old. And so I don't know if he needs to just try to nail that back up more. If I need to caulk in there, that gap is really bad. Maybe I've just never noticed it before. All right, so let's get these out. I probably could have really used some new this. Y'all, I just don't feel like it. I wonder if I can put these in the bathtub and clean them. I have a different kind here down on the bottom. Y'all can't even see what I'm pointing at, but down here on the bottom, I have a different kind. This big bowl belonged to my mama, so I will definitely be keeping that. And I have this thing that I do, like, I like to keep, I have big plastic mixing bowls in one place, and then if I have a glass mixing bowl like that, I want them all in one place. Like, I don't want my plastics and my glass all stacked together. I know that's probably a Julie thing, but so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just take all of this out and reorganize after we clean. Oh wait, I still got stuff on this. Hold on. So I know I'm gonna keep these Corels that I thrifted. So I'm gonna put these over in another spot. I'll show y'all here in a minute once I get down off this stool what I am decluttering and what I'm keeping, and then we'll put back what I'm keeping together. I just got this set for Christmas. The small one is dirty because we just used it last night to cook in, but these are so heavy and I love them and I want to use them, but I've got them, I keep them up here and I keep the other one stacked in it, and it is so heavy for me to get down. So I know that I do use these, and so I want to relocate these to a smaller shelf. I mean, not a smaller shelf, a lower shelf, so it's easier for me to definitely grab. That's something that I know that I'll be relocating. And then I really don't use, I bought this one, I actually bought both of these here at a thrift store, and I don't find that I use this one very often, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it. And I think the reason that I don't use this one that much anymore is because I got the other ones for Christmas, the new ones. So I'm gonna put that to the side as a maybe. I do like this one here because it's the perfect size to make like a little, like one package of brownies. Like, we have mastered it. One package of brownies works amazing in that little Pyrex dish there. And then I never grab for this ever. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting rid of this. I kind of hate to though. And it also has a stain on it. I don't think this is Pyrex. Let me see. Let's see. It's Anchor. Which, you know, I have a hard time getting rid of stuff like this. But this also has a couple of stains on the lid. It's dusty because I've never grabbed for it. But it has, I don't know if the glass kind of cracked in there and that's why it did that. So that's going to go in that pile of possibly get rid of, but I'm still struggling with it. I'll be right back. I have to go turn the air down. It's done got hot in here, y'all. Quick. All right, now these with the red lids and these with the blue, the Pyrex here. I love these. I use these constantly. So I will not be getting rid of those. I love all of these. I probably need to get some more of these. The Pyrex just hold up so well. I'll show y'all some of these little Loctite, I think is what they're called. These, like, whoops, I dropped one. these like this. I do like these, but I just feel like they don't hold up as well as the Pyrex. I'm not getting rid of these right now because we use these like every day for something. But I am going to be keeping my eyes out with the holidays approaching for like a good deal on like some Pyrex ones, maybe like this, to keep. However, I mean, I do like these, don't get me wrong. And we have so many missing. Like we have so many right now that are missing from the cabinet because they are either holding food in the refrigerator or they're in the dishwasher. Because usually this is full of them. Alright, so let me get this down. And here's what I mean by I keep this set of Pioneer Woman plastic bowls up here. We do use these to do a lot of mixing dry ingredients and stuff like that. So I'll be keeping those. And then I do love these. I keep these. Again, Pyrex brand. Can't go wrong. And then of course I love these. We do have one missing. We have one, I think, in the refrigerator holding food. So I usually keep those all stacked up right there. These little bowls out. We use those also for like ketchup and different things like that. And we do keep paper products handy because sometimes we are that family. Here's the lids to all of those plastic bowls. Okay, things are getting kind of tight on this counter because I have everything down. I want to get this down. This is I think this is a False-Craft bowl that I thrifted. And I love it. This is the perfect size for a package of ramen. Ask me how I know. I don't eat the ramen. I don't like it, but Elizabeth does. And you can like spread the ramen out and it will cool off really good in that bowl. So yeah, we definitely like that bowl for ramen noodles. I thrifted this and it's like everybody's favorite cereal bowl. Isn't that funny? Alright, let me see what is back here. Oh yeah, I think that's all this top one. Let's finish getting this stuff out. Definitely keep this. I love this. I used to have two of these and I got rid of one because I just really did not need two of them. Some more paper products over here, which are great to have when all of the kids are over and you're just trying to throw some snacks in something fast. Graduation plates from Elizabeth's graduation. Just some more things out of here. I definitely want to clean this out. This is that stuff that holds the corn. Tara and Colton bought me a new little set from Goodwill a while back, and so I think I want to get rid of all these and just use that set that they got me. I do not need that many little things to pierce some ears of corn. It's going to be hard for y'all to see over here, but I've got just some little refrigerator things I got at the thrift store. Little containers. I do like those, so I keep those handy. And then all these cookbooks just need to come out. So here's where we're at. I did have to move my crock pot to cook those meatballs because I knew I was going to need this counter space. I don't know why I didn't think about that in the very beginning of the video, but I didn't. So I had to move them. But yeah, look at all the stuff on my counters. All over there. And then all on this bar. So I'm going to pull all the shelf paper down and then kind of wipe everything and start to put stuff back and declutter it as I go. Now y'all, I know the inside of these cabinets look rough, but I promise you they're clean. Somebody just, me, did not take the time to paint all of this when I redid the kitchen a while back. Just because I was just not looking forward to how much work that was going to entail. And with the shelf paper and all in, it's really not that noticeable, but when you're putting it out there for the whole internet to see, it looks bad. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the fact that sometimes homes just look really lived in, and as long as they're clean, that's okay. So we'll paint these another day when we're like extremely bored and have nothing else to do, I guess. I'm going to wipe the outside of these when I'm all done. Definitely need to caulk though. I do need to put that on my list of things to have done in here. When I did that cabinet above my stove, I made sure to do the caulking and all then. Probably should have had some I don't have any though to do it right now, so I'll just have to do it another time, even after it's full of dishes. So I'll do it though. I did go ahead and shake out all of the shelf paper that I have on this row here, and I wanted to show y'all, I just got this at the dollar store, and I really like it because you can wipe it off really easy, and it's not like glued down or stuck to the bottom of the shelf, so you can kind of take it out and clean it, and it really does stay in place. So now now that I've, you know, shook it out really good, got all the crumbs or whatever might be on it off, I'm going to just wipe it all the way down. Okay, and I'm just going to do the same for the other two shelves. Those are really hard to film, so I'm just going to do that off camera. Okay, and like with any project, sometimes there are kinks. I don't know if y'all can tell. So this is one of the shelves. I had this, and you can't tell. It looks very clean to y'all. I can see on camera, but it is not. Let me try and turn the brightness down. You can probably see it is so discolored. It has like yellow spots. This one has been up there for a very, very long time, and it just needs to be replaced. I have made the decision that while I have all of this stuff out, and I have some extra of this, I'm going to go ahead and use all of this that I have to do the top two shelves. The bottom shelf has this one, and I love it so much that I'm going to go ahead and take the time to measure and cut and put these on as much of those two shelves as I can. I can always get some more, but that top one I don't really see that much, and I can use this stuff that was on the middle because it's not near as bad as the one that's on the top. I've had that one up there for years, and then I replaced it with this. Then I replaced the shelves with this, and then I replaced the shelves with this. So it was definitely time to do some shifting around with the shelf paper. All right, so let's get this in place now. So while I am putting this in here, I just want to tell y'all that this may seem like a lot of work, but you'll notice I'm only doing this one section right here today. And I will tell you that having this system in place with the way I have things organized in here makes cleaning up and cooking so much more enjoyable. And I just am a true believer in everything having a place, and don't think it takes a whole lot of effort or money to get your stuff clean and organized. Just get a system in place that works for you, but if nothing else, clean out your stuff and just get your stuff clean. I mean, and you can organize things without spending a dime. So do not let the internet world fool you into thinking you have to have all these fancy organizers and cleaners and all the things. Soap, water, an old rag, and just some time and effort. That's really all you need. Now, I do use certain things to help me get organized. Like I use a lot of these, I don't know what you call them. You'll see them, little shelf things that I use to like be able to put a little shelf thing over plates and then put something on top of that, just because I'm trying to utilize all of my space, you know. But you don't even have to have those. This looks so much better. It's a little wider than my shelf, so I'm trying to kind of take a butter knife and push it down in the back where I have a little space. It's because I really don't want to pull it back out and cut it. I think actually what I did last time is I took my X-Acto knife and I just cut off the extra. But I have a little gap back there that I can just slide that paper in. Okay, that looks 100 times better. Just having it clean and having the new shelf paper in there. So I'm going to put the old shelf paper, that's the cleanest, back on the very top until I can get some more of this. And start going through and decluttering all the stuff. Okay, I have to show y'all. We ran to town and we ran in TJ Maxx. And what I was looking for specifically, I'm sorry if y'all hear the lawnmower again. I feel like my husband has been out in the yard the past several videos, but y'all, our yard, almost 3 acres, was limbs everywhere. We were fine from the hurricane. We lost power for a couple of days. But he is still, when I'm filming this, working on like pulling the thing behind the lawnmower that picks up sticks and all the things. So yeah, if I keep saying you hear my husband on the lawnmower, it's just because it's been a process to get that yard clean. I even had Karen Kelsey came over the other day and helped us pick up sticks, and he has still spent most of his weekend, bless his heart, out in the yard trying to get it back right. We also did just get 8 trees cut, so that'll help too the next time we have a big windy storm. Anyway, down a rabbit hole. Let me get back on what I was talking about. We ran to, I ran to TJ Maxx, had to go to town, and I found the cutest thing, y'all. I have to share it with y'all because we all know we are trying to get organized here. Like, I'm trying to get my life organized. I feel like I am in a whole different season of life, but things just still seem chaotic. I don't know. I am a very pen on paper type person. It helps relieve some of my anxiety to like brain dump things and just whatever I have in my mind that I need to do or want to do or appointments or anything like that, to just write it down. And I also needed a planner. I normally always get a new planner about this time of year because I've been a homeschool mama for 12, 13 years, and I'm used to getting planners around that time of year. I'm not used to getting them in January. And you can usually find most of the cute planners around this time of year because so many people are getting ready for back to school, college, and all the things. So wait until y'all see that. This is the cutest planner. I am so stinking excited. It's from August to December, and I only paid $9.99. Let me get my head out of the way so it will focus on this beautiful little planner. It is not that big. It has, oh, I thought it had the measurements on it. Maybe in there it does. I don't know. It's not even as big as like a piece of paper. So it's a little bit smaller than that. Maybe real close to the size of a piece of paper. And I am very, very funny about planners. Let me take y'all down off this tripod and I will show y'all inside just in case you're looking for a new planner and want one very similar to this, like that has this layout and all. Yeah, I was so excited. And look at the colors, y'all. I cannot stand it with those green colors on there. Oh, and I got something else fun to kind of match it because, you know, when you're sitting down in the morning working on your planner, you need something to match it. I'll show that to y'all in a minute. Let me show you the inside real quick. Maybe if I zoom in for y'all. Let me show you. Okay. So again, here is the cover. Right here it just says Punch Studio, so I don't know if that's the brand of it or whatever. Okay, I have y'all pretty zoomed in, so hopefully you can see it really good. Now the first few things here are just stickers. I'm not really into the stickers. I mean, I just don't have that much time on my hands, but they are fun. And who knows, while I'm sitting in there, I do find it very like therapeutic to just sit and work in my planner. And I don't know, maybe I'll use some of these stickers. We'll see. But there is quite a few here in the front. I'll probably move them to the back because I really don't, you know, have to have those. And then this page here just says monthly and weekly planner. And of course it has the dates there. You can put your name there if you want to. And it has, you know, just a few things here. 2024, 2025, different dates of different things, you know, over here. That's all that's on this page. And then over here you have, you know, what's left of 2024. And then it has all of 2025 right there. And then when you turn the page, that has like a notes section here just on the back of that one. And then start your months. Let me try to get it a little bit closer. I love how these are tabbed. So you have all of the different months over here. I love things to be tabbed. So let me show y'all what each month would look like if you open it up. So I love having like a calendar at a glance. So once I kind of do all of my hen scratch on another little notebook, then I kind of transfer it to something like this so that when I get up that day, I can kind of look and see what's going on. You can put notes down here of anything. And then what I do like, because I do keep up with like daily tasks and mark things off, and I'm very much a list person, is that it has like the dates here with the day. And so I can fill in what I need to fill in here, kind of mark it off. So like even the night before, sometimes I will go in, or even like a week before, if there are things sometimes that I am working on for my YouTube channels. Like on this home channel, I never really plan what I'm gonna film because I already have so many things that I'm doing anyway. I just bring y'all along and film them because I'm doing them anyway. But what I do use a planner and scratch notebook paper, excuse me, for, and different things like that, is the things that I am filming is when do I need to or want to post them, like on what days. Do I need to add like an intro or an outro? Have I edited that footage? Do I need to upload it to my hard drive? Just different things like that. So even though I'm not really planning what I want to film, I'm just filming things, there is a certain order and somewhat of a job behind it, like that you have to do. Like you have to be organized as far as like a lot of the logistics and the behind the scenes that go into place need to be, in my opinion, put down on paper and organized. Otherwise my brain is just dysfunction, like, because I have to have things organized. So I might put something like filmed meatball recipe, need to edit, or once I'm done doing all that, I might put need to upload, need to make thumbnails, just different little things like that. So there are some behind the scenes things that go on with YouTube that need a little bit of structure and a little, not a little, actually a lot of organization. For me anyway. Some people might be able to do that, but I have like so many things that I want to do around my house that I would also like to film for y'all that I have to have it written down. I'll quit repeating myself there. But anyway, y'all get the point. So that's why I like having those, because I can look at these days and kind of mark off as I go, whether it's YouTube or personal stuff. Even what we're going to be having for supper that night. Sometimes first thing in the morning when I get up, I'm like, ugh, okay, what's for dinner? And I can go ahead and write this down or try to plan it out on a Sunday for the week, you know, something like that. So that's all this. These pages are here is just like that, again, which I love. And that's it. It has like a notes page on the back, and then you move on to the next month, and it repeats the same way. And so what I like is that if I wanted to work through some of these things like a month in advance, then I can just kind of come back here and, you know, write real small, just so I can look at a glance what I have for that day, what I need to do, what do I need to work on, different things like that. I can kind of transfer from one of these over to this day or whatever. So I love this little planner. Let me show y'all the back. I think that's everything, honestly, and I think that's what I liked, is that it was just so simple. You know, some planners just have so much unnecessary business. Like, who's got time for all that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's got time for all that? And again, I know that some people love their planners and they take them very seriously, and they are therapeutic to sit and kind of put things in and work through. I normally do like a once a month kind of planning and organizing in like a little notebook. So I'll be excited to get it all transferred here. Okay, so here in the back, all it has is just a bunch of different pages for notes, which is also good because I am a note taker and I love that. So there's quite a few of them, like pretty good bit. So I like that aspect of it. So anyway, yes, I wanted to share this, and then look at all of the cute. Each month has an adorable little picture of some kind of mushroom or flower. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love it. Now, let's also talk about the beautiful green color that it has on here. I mean, because our planner has to be aesthetic and match our home decor, right? I mean, look at that placemat there. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. All right, let me show y'all the other thing that I picked up. Hold on, let me get out of this bag. Totally unexpected. They definitely got me in the checkout line. You know, it's like a kid with the candy in the checkout line. You put some grown women in the checkout line with some cute coffee mugs, they're just gonna give in. I'm sorry, I love this. And look how cute it matches this planner. I'm not even that into mushrooms, but there's just something about this. I know why I love this cover so much more than all of the other ones they had, because they were just so loud, like your pinks and your purples, and that's not just something that I want to, you know, work out of every day. I know that sounds wild, but this needs to look calming for me. Then look at this, y'all. I love this. I thought, how funny is this? I can get up in the morning, get me some coffee, and have my beautiful little coffee mug and sit down and work in my beautiful planner, and we're just all aesthetic over here. Not that you have to be, but it's just so fun. It was only $5. I mean, it is almost the same price as a mug at Goodwill these days. So yes, and I love everything about it. I love the handle. I love this little thing right here for your thumb. Like, you don't realize how much you like that until you have it. super adorable. So yes, I got me this little coffee mug for $4.99 and the planner for $9.99, which I thought was an incredible price for both of these. So I just had to share. If you are into planners and adorable little mushroom mugs, you have to go check out TJ Maxx and see if they have any of these near you as well. Okay, it is almost 6 o'clock now. I haven't taken the lid off or anything since I showed y'all my last clip. So I am going to take it off now and stir it around. These are probably ready. My husband is still outside working in the yard. Elizabeth's about to go to a Bible study. So I am probably just going to make some rice and a vegetable to go with this on the side. And we will be good to go. It looks so yummy. And it smells amazing. So let me get some sides together. So I'm going to show y'all how I doctor up these Azure Standard green beans. They are really good all by themselves, but I'm going to show y'all what I do to make them taste even better. Y'all know we live in the country. We are country folks, so we are going to be using some good old bacon grease. I do save my bacon grease. Even if I bake my bacon in the oven, I save my grease. I strain it really good, so that's why it looks, you know, really light and kind of clean, and then I put it in the refrigerator. So as you can see, I'm pushing on it. It's pretty hard, but it is so tasty. So what I want to do is put just enough in here to kind of give it flavor. Let's see, for 1 can, I will probably just do a little bit like that. So I'm going to just put that in there and it'll melt down in just a minute. I am going to put some garlic powder because green beans taste better anytime they have a little garlic powder on them. And then of course just a little bit of salt and pepper. These green beans already have some salt, so I don't want to overkill it with salt. And a little bit of pepper. And that's it. These canned green beans, once warmed up, are so good. Okay, we are now about to serve plates, but I wanted to show y'all. Remember when I told y'all that it would make... Whoa, hello, y'all cannot see. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I did not realize it had fogged up. I wanted to show y'all the juice. Like all of this juice that it made. That's a lot of juice. So anyway, that's what I was trying to tell y'all earlier, that don't add any because it will definitely make its own. And y'all saw that I had barely put maybe not even 1/4 cup of water in there with that sauce, and it made all of that. That just, you know, come out of all those meatballs, I guess, from being frozen. So we are about to plate that up. I decided on rice, which we are still in the process of cooking. As soon as that's done, and okay, here's just a few of the things that I got out of those few upper cabinets. I did organize and clean over our stove. I did not record that just because it is so hard to film up there. But this is a few items that I decluttered from the upper cabinet, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And here is just some trash items that we're getting rid of from those upper cabinets as well. I did want to mention too the set of Pioneer Woman dishes down there. Kara has claimed those, and they haven't really looked through, and I'm referring to my older daughters. They haven't really looked through any of these cups or anything like that to see if they want those. I only ask about the dishes. So as soon as I get finished decluttering the drawers and the bottom cabinets and all of that, I'll have them come over and look through everything else. So a lot of the stuff that I declutter, I let my older daughters and my sister go through before I donate it. So yeah, just about anything that they don't want gets donated, but they pretty much usually pick over my stuff and not very much gets donated. Okay, y'all, so here is a little look at the after of these upper cabinets, kind of where I have everything. And I did want to show y'all, do you see what made the cut yet again? I couldn't do it, y'all. I think if I try a recipe and don't like how that turns out, then I'll be able to get rid of them. But I love how organized this looks. Now let me just share. This spot right here is empty, and it is because I went ahead and ordered those 2 boxes of Corelle dishes. Those should be coming in pretty soon. These are the ones here that I'm talking about. Here's just the little salad plates or whatever. I've already pulled those down, and the other ones are already boxed up so that I can go ahead and give them away to somebody. I just wanted to kind of show y'all as a reminder there of those. But I am super excited how this looks. It is so clean and so organized. I cannot wait to get my new dishes in. I did move some things kind of around just to make it, you know, make more sense for me and my family while we're in here cooking and everything. I am so excited. This gets me pumped up, and I have so many videos coming out for y'all on kitchen decluttering, organizing, cleaning. So I'll be cleaning my oven, underneath my kitchen sink, all of the lower cabinets. I have a little coffee bar refresh coming up for y'all. So much content is going to be coming out for you on this kitchen because I am just ready to get it all decluttered and clean, and this definitely got me motivated to keep going. So if you love cleaning, organizing, decluttering videos, getting your kitchen in order, making it work for you, definitely be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell because we are about to get our declutter and clean on here in this kitchen and get ourselves ready for the holiday season. Well, that's going to wrap up today's video, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed spending some time with me today, and I really hope that you enjoyed that 3-ingredient crock-pot meal. You have to try it. If you do, please let me know when you try it. If your family liked it, we love it. There's another one that I make with pineapple chunks. Let me know down below. Not chunks, like tidbits or crushed pineapples. That's what it is. It's crushed pineapples and sweet and sour sauce. I'll make that one for y'all next time if you'd like to see how I do that one as well. It is so good too. Like it is a good one to eat during the summer. It's kind of got like a fresh taste to it. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.